Dear students, in our lesson today, we are going to look at Introduction to Desktop Publishing. We're going to look at Introduction to Desktop Publishing. This covers Unit 7 of your course outline. All right, so it's going to be a practical demonstration. As usual, you can see most of my courses are practically demonstrated. That's why I always tell my students that computer studies is different from other subjects that you take. You must work practically, otherwise you cannot pass here. So that is why we've taken the pains and the time to have a demonstrated classes to be given to you. So we are going to look at desktop publishing. What our objective in this presentation? Our objective, we are going to look at what is desktop publishing. How do you combine text and graphics together to create a document? How do you customize an existing template from your computer to come out with a very beautiful document? So how do you create a publication? That we are going to look at in this presentation. First of all, what is desktop publishing? Desktop publishing is a term that is used in such a way that we are able to use text and images in creating a digital file. When we are able to combine text and images, that is graphics, to create a beautiful file or a document. It's a combination of text and images or graphics to come out with a document. There are quite a lot of things that can be done while using or when working on a desktop publishing. You can print your flyers, your adverts, your posters, your catalogs, your directories, your letterhead, your business card, your magazines, your newspaper, your newsprint, your books, your booklets, and so forth. But you know, or you might ask me, Mr. Edu, as a teacher, of what use, or as a teacher to be, of what use is desktop publishing to my career? Of what use is desktop publishing in or is going to be in my career as a teacher? I'm sure in one of your courses, in your training, you must have been taught about instructional materials. You must have been taught about instructional materials, where you design instructional materials, teaching aids that can be used to teach learners. Now we've moved from the eras where instructional materials, teaching aid, should be designed with pen and pencils and colors. You have to go to the bookshop, you buy colors, you buy pencils, you begin to draw, you begin to cut cardboard, paste. No. We have left that era. Gone are the days. We are in the days of technology. So as a teacher, you need to design instructional materials. How can you use computer to design instructional materials? That is the use of your desktop or the application of your desktop publishing. You want to teach a topic? You need instructional material? You can design it from your computer. At times you want to give out certificate awards. You want to design some little things at school. You don't give those work to the secretary. They don't really understand your course outline or your course content or your lesson plan. So you have to sit down and design it. So I'm going to demonstrate to you how to design today. But before then, there are different types of applications that can be used to design. But I will use the common one that most of us can have access to. And that is Microsoft Publisher. Microsoft Publisher. To open Microsoft Publisher as usual, you go to Start, All Programs, go to Microsoft Office, then you will see Microsoft Publisher. Then you click on it to open. When Microsoft Publisher is activated or it is launched, you see different options that you can use. We have the blank. That is one that is blank. There's nothing there. You want to create your own design. You have the templates. Templates are already designed formats of which you can pick from. Then you can change the text or the image to suit your desire or what you have in mind. So I'm going to use the blank one, the blank option here to create my own design. Now when you click on that, it opens like this, Microsoft Publisher. I'm not going to discuss the ribbon, the tab here again. Those ones are the same thing with what I've told you in my previous presentation in Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, and other applications that I have taught you how to use. My focus now is how do you create your own design. To create a very beautiful design, you have to be very creative. You have to be very, very creative. You have to be very, very creative. It's a matter of creativity, just like what I told you, or what I taught you when I was talking about Microsoft PowerPoint. You have to be very creative here. It's an imagination of creativity. You have to ask yourself some questions. How best can I make this thing to appeal to the people that want to use it? Mr. Edo cannot teach you that one. I'm going to give you principles that will guide you. Now you think about it again. You're a woman. You want to go out. You want to make up? Fine. You want to ask yourself, what should I put on? You know what is good. That you say, oh, if people see me putting up this, it will be appreciated. You know what I mean? Now in your design, pay attention to some of these principles which I already mentioned in PowerPoint. For example, use your colors smartly and wisely. Use your colors smartly and wisely. Imagine Mr. Edo is here, I'm putting on a white shirt with stripe. Then I'm going to put on a yellow tie, then a blue jacket, a brown face cap, a purple trouser, a white shoes. Ooh, what a horrible dressing format. Or you look at a very beautiful woman who wants to be more beautiful, then she applies here pink powder, yellow powder, brown powder, white powder, green powder, black eyelashes, brown, do I call it nose lashes? Nah. Then the woman looks at you, wow. I'm sure you're going to ask, does she have a mirror at home? So apply your colors in your design, but apply them wisely. Let your colors application also go in line with what you are trying to present or to portray. There are some colors that have meaning in their usage. I cannot be talking about war in my history class. Then I want to portray that picture of war using white. White, most situation, is associated with peace. So it would be wrong for me to use white to portray picture of war. War, most of the time, I want to use black. I want to use red to show blood shaded. Black. You understand that now? So use colors that shows or goes in line with what you're talking. I want to teach my students how the water cycle looks like. Then I'm talking about the cloud. A picture of the cloud in my instructional material. A picture of the cloud. When it's about to rain, how does the cloud looks like? The cloud becomes dark a little bit. So now, if it's about to rain and I'm designing an instructional material from my computer, then in the cloud, I make the cloud purple. I make the cloud yellow. Then your learners will not be able to associate your picture with the real world. So when they go out and they see a cloud and it's about to rain, they see it dark, black, blue, thick gloom. But they look at your picture, it is yellow. Then they begin to ask themselves some question. Could it be the same thing my aunt, my teacher taught me at school? Why is it that what I see in real life is not the same thing with what she... You understand that now? So let the colors go with what you are trying to say. Use the right color for the right people. It has been proven in developmental psychology that children like flashing colors. So when you design things for children, they are flash. Have you seen a doll or a toy that the color is boring? The child will not play with that doll or that toy. The color must be attractive. So when you design things for children, use attractive, nice, flashing colors. Now let's look at a little bit about image. How big your image should be. The fairer it is, the smaller it should be. The closer it to you, the bigger it will be. Let your design portray, let your design speak for itself. Let your instructional material speak for itself. People do not need to ask too many questions. What is he trying to say from this picture? Even looking at the picture, when you start your class presentation in your class, you ask your students, my learners, can you see that picture? When can you see? What can you see? Ma'am, I can see this, I can see this, it looks like this. Can you remember when you saw this? I was like, yes, we used to see something like this in our kitchen. You see, this picture is already teaching the learners what you're about to teach. You do less work, and they understand better. So let the picture, your presentation, let your picture speak the truth. Let it speak what you are going to teach in that topic. So Mr. Ido is going to demonstrate to you a little bit. The box of the work depends on you. You need to practice and practice and practice and practice. One day you will get it right. There's no way Mr. Ido is going to teach you how to design all your instructional material in these 45 minutes of presentation. No. I'm going to give you the basics of what it takes to have it done. Let's set the ball running. Let the game begin. Here, I have a frame where my presentation can be done. So I have to think, what do I want to design? Oh, let me give you a very simple design today. I want to design something like a certificate, achievement certificate, to be awarded to the best student in my subject. All right? To be awarded to the best student in my subject. Maybe, perhaps, we should go online. Let's go on to the search engine. Let's look at achievement certificates. Okay. Click on it. Remember how to search your information. Image, if I want to see the picture alone. There are quite a lot of them here, no? All right. So I want to design something like, let me look for one that we can easily design here with the time will have. Okay. Something that also has a little bit of graphics in it. Okay, let me just click on this one. Maybe I want to design something. Achievement award presented to. All right. Let's minimize. I want to design something like that. So first of all, create the layout. So you come to the page design, come to orientation, then landscape. I want my certificate to have a landscape format. Okay, in computer, this is landscape, something like this. Then this is portrait. When your paper looks like this, it is portrait. When your paper looks like this, it is landscape. But I want the certificate to be in landscape manner. All right? So I have this. Then, what next? Let me draw a frame where I want it to be. So I can come to shape, look for shapes, which is always under insert. Under insert, I click on shapes, then the rectangle or the square, the rectangle, then I can draw. I hold down my mouse button. See, just an imagination. When you draw like this, at times the background, at times it's automatically inserted. You can take it out. Just click on Format. Then under Shape Fill, say No Fill. For now, no. I don't want anything there for now. Later, I can decide to edit. All right? But I want my background, my borders, to look a little bit more beautiful than this, like what I see on the screen. So what do? I right-click on the edge of the border. All right? Right-click. Then I click on Format Auto Shape. All right? Then I can click on Border Art, just to select some beautiful, nice border. I want a border that will have meaning to what I'm saying. I'm talking about education award. So I will not just apply any border, although there is no law that says that it must be border of this type, but it's a common sense. We're talking about an award. Why should I put an animal there? Let me just look for something simple or something that has to do with education, something simple. Then even this is fine. Look for one. You see, I'm asking myself, talking to myself, oh, this is fine. That is how it goes when you come to design. You talk to yourself. You try to look for what is nice. You try to see what you think is beautiful for people to appreciate when you're done. I can use this. But I feel that it's nice. Yeah, it's fine. But if you want some other color ones, you can. All right? You can click on this, click on size. Before you go into that, you can just say OK to it. Okay, so OK. So I have this border selected. But if you look at it that is too thick, then you can reduce it so that it doesn't waste too much of a paper on the width size. So under the width size, then I can reduce it. This is 25, 26, then it's becoming bigger. Then I should go downward there. Just to reduce a little bit to make sure that it's not too thick. Otherwise, it's going to waste my ink, it's going to waste my paper. And that is fine. All right, then I can say, OK. All right, then I have a border like this. If you don't want it black and white, you can add more to it. You understand that now? If you don't want it black and white, you can change the color. All right, if you don't want it black and white, just make sure it is selected under outline colors. Can you see this is red, lemon, blue, green, and the rest? Select, it's a matter of choice. You want it red, okay, blue, let's select golden, gold. All right, I love gold. I've just created my background. What next? I want to write inside now. So what should I do? I come to Insert. Let me create a text box where I can easily write. The advantage of a text box is that it's easier for me to move. So I come to Insert, all right? Then I click on a text box, okay? Then I can draw in a little bit of a text box. Then I can type. I can call it looks small. If it's too small, what do I expect to do? Come to View. Then I can make it under View 100%. Presently, it is 62%. I can decide to make it 100% so that it can be bigger than that. All right? Achievement. Certificates. Okay, it might look too small for some of you also. I select it, then come to home and make the size bigger than that. All right, make the size bigger than that. Let me scroll it up for you to see. All right, so I have achievement certificates. I've also increased the size. What next? I want to select my text. I want to select my font style. I want to select my font style. All these you can find under Home. Under Home. So I can select a font style. I love this. All right. Okay, let me see if I can see a better one. It's a matter of choice, you know. But there are so many, so nice that at times you become confused. You don't know which one to take. But as I said, it's a matter of how best you want it to look. These are options. You know what is good. All right, I know what is good. So to save the time, Edo is going to select one. Let me see. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. Another one now. And this one looks nice somehow. Okay, I can select this bold, MTC, whatever. Okay, this one looks nice. So I have that. Okay, let me move it to the center, select it, then I centralize it. What if I want to change the color to something blue? Will it be fine? Okay, my text colors, blue, my background, what do you call it? My border is golden. Then can I use red? Will it merge? Yellow will not go with it, it's too close to it. Okay, red. Let me use blue. Blue is nice. Okay, so I select blue on it. I can still do more to it, to format it more than this. I can click on format. Then I can still add one or more two things. All right. All right. Okay. This look. Okay. All right. What is Mr. Edo doing? I'm trying to create a certificate. An achievement certificate. So what am I doing here? I'm only trying to select what I think or what I feel it will be attractive or it will be good for the purpose of what I need it. I've typed that. Now, what else do you want? I want to add more words to it. I'm not fine with all the content, so I can come to insert text box. See, I told you the advantage of a text box that you can easily move what you want. So I can type that this certificate is awarded to, right? Highlight it and make it bigger. Can you see it's so simple as iti kapana? But remember, these sub words must not be bigger than the main words. Name? All right. So, home to the center. I can bold it. I want to use the same color so that I don't have color riots. All right. This certificate is awarded to. Okay. If I want to add a little bit of other font style, or I want to use the same one, that is your choice. Okay, that is your choice. Let me use this one. That one can look also very beautiful. That one looks nice too. Okay, what is Mr. Edo thinking now? I'm thinking that what else can I do to make this more beautiful? What else can I add to make it more attractive for the purpose of what it is made for? That's what I'm thinking, and that is what you should think all the time. Okay, this certificate is awarded to, all right. Okay, the name of the person, I click on insert again. I'm using insert to get my things right. You see, if I click here, I can easily carry this. Can you see now? Can you see the purpose of the insert? A text box. So I come back and create the text box. There's nobody that will tell you this is the only way to do it. In as much you bring out what is nice. I'm trying to draw a line where the name of the learner can be written. Can you see? I've drawn a line where the name of the learner can be written. If you want to add maybe the line, you want the line to be, let me move it a little bit to the center. All right. Right click on it. If you want the line to be a little bit darker than that, you can, as usual, make it kind of bold. I can tell you there are quite a lot of things you can add to that line. There are quite a lot of things starting from fill shape, outline shape. So you can format the line to suit your tastes. You can format the line to suit your taste, how you want it to look like, and so on and so forth. Okay, so the name of the learner will be written here. If I feel that probably is too close to read, I can a little bit move it down. Can move it down a little bit. You see the purpose of the text box. It makes my things easier. But the good thing that when you print, the text box will not be printed. Okay, so don't worry, will those lines be printed? No. Okay, then I can write more. Can write more, draw my text box. I can write more. I can say, for being the best learner in computer studies, 2016 section. Okay, that's just to state the purpose of why the award was given to that person. So as usual, I can make it bigger. The dots, oh, I want everything on a straight line, so let me expand my text box. Okay, so I can bold it, select another type of, all the same type of font style. All right, as you want it, make it bigger if you want that. You can expand that. Otherwise, you can break it. Put your cursor there and break it. Centralize it. If you want to centralize, always come to your home so that you can see where it is. All right. If you want it in red, to show that that boy is fire, is very good, so I can decide to put it on red. Nobody will question me if I feel it is good. Then I've written that, then I want more. Who is going to sign the certificate? I can come to my insert, draw, pick a line. I can draw here. All right. Okay, I can go back to insert again, under shapes, pick a line. I can draw here. So I can put the name of the principal here, the name of the subject teacher here, just to sign. Then at the bottom here, I want to put the logo of my school to show, to make it authentic. I want to put a seal. I want to put a seal to make it authentic. You can create your own seal if you don't want to buy. I can come to insert, shapes. You know how a seal looks like, right? Think about your certificate. I can create my own seal here. So I can create a seal myself. Just click on any of the star. After all, what is a seal? Just look at a star, right? Create my own seal. That is, if you don't want to go and buy a seal, if you don't have a seal yourself. This is too up. Let me bring it a little bit down. All right. All right, bring it a little bit down. I just click on it, then the down arrow key, just to move it a little bit down. Okay, just to move it a little bit down. All right, then my so-called seal. Okay, let me select another style. I'm not comfortable with that one. I can go back to insert, shape. Let me get another style. This is 16-point style, this 8-point style. Let me look at that one. Just trying to create my own style. This looks beautiful. All right. Then I'll come to fill. Then definitely it's always red. Ne? Yeah, the fill should be red. The outline is what is around the edge. Okay, should also be red. So I've created my own star. I can even design the school name to be on it, but time will not permit me to do that. Can you see I've designed a very nice certificate for my student without giving the contract out. Here I've saved money for the school. Can you see? Without giving the money out, without giving it out as a tender. Just very simple thing, and you can just print out. What if now you want the school logo to be there? Can you see this one move up? These are some of the things you experience. Some of them will move. You can just click on it. Okay, you can click on it and move it. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to undo what happened by pressing Ctrl Z. Just click on it, then try and move it inside. All right. So this one, I can move it a little bit down. Okay, I like saying that. So I have this already. I can put my school logo here. The school logo, go to Insert. Also, go to Insert. The text box. Can just have a box here. This one can move a little bit like this. Let me move this a little bit. All right. Then you can insert your school logo here. The school logo. If the school logo is in your computer, you can just say picture, then you come. If it's not there, you can go online and look for it, or draw it, or design it yourself. Let me just go online and look for a school logo and put it there. And remember, I can say IOL logo. All right, IOL logo, search for it. I taught you how this thing, how to use internet to search for this thing. Click on IOL, insert. Okay, then close. It's not well inserted. Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z is undo what happened if you want to get it back to the original position. All right, let me go to online picture again. Let me just say IOL Namibia to be specific, logo. Then I click search. Do I have anyone here? There's none. So let me just remove the word Namibia from it. I think we have a very nice logo here now. Yeah, I will use this one, IOL, then insert. Sorry, could not download the picture you selected. Let me select another one. Did it go through? Let me go and search. It didn't come through. Something the system is not responding to me. But basically, if everything is fine, it will be automatically inserted there. So you can have the logo there. My time is kind of up. Or if the picture is already in your computer, click on picture. Click on if this is the IOL logo, click on it. It comes. It might come big, but click on the edge and reduce. Click on the edge and reduce. Can you see? Click on the edge and reduce. Can you see that now? Let's click on the edge and reduce the logo, if that is going to be your logo. Carry it, put it where it should be. Carry it and put it where it should be. All right? Yeah, I want it there. By doing that, some of my things that I designed have moved. You can also quickly move them to the proper position. You can resize it. All right? You can do things to your tastes. All right, okay. Let me go back so that you can see it 100% to view. This is 65%. This is 100%. I've been able to design, within a few minutes, an achievement certificate that can be awarded to a school student. Okay, this assume is my school logo. Then you can just print it out. So simple of how to do it. Okay, so simple. Just get a summary, get, let's say, new, draw your frame. As I said, begin to type in, format your text and your object accordingly how you want it. But besides creating it yourself, there are also templates you can use. There are so many templates you can use. Templates, if I come to new, see, there are so many templates you can use here. So you can, happy birthday mom, you can click on a template, then you click on create. A template will automatically be inserted. It's already done. All you need to do is to click on the placeholder and change at Condile. If it's not the 60th birthday, maybe it's the 40th birthday, change it. If it's not mom, highlight mom. If it is dad, click on dad. You see, if you don't like this picture, click on it, remove it, and add another one. So templates are also there for you to use. So if you don't want to design yourself, you can insert so many templates. Just go to new, then there's so many templates here. Like a certificate, if I don't want to design, I can say I want to get it from online. I can just type certificate of excellence. Okay, certificate of excellence, then click on search. Computer will search it out for you. This is going to see so many thousands of them that are already designed just for you. It's not giving out. Let me just say certificate of award. But before you use the online feature, you must be connected to the internet. See, I have so many of them. Can you see now? These are all templates. These are all templates. So I can click on any of them, change the name of the school, change the logo, and put mine. Apart from that, there are other categories. Apart from award certificate, education, you want to recognize a teacher, okay, for a work good, well done. You see, congratulations, or say a business, things about business. So many of them you can get here. All right, so don't get worried about if I cannot do it myself. There are templates for you to use. But you know, template makes you lazy. That is one thing you must know. Templates make you lazy. So if, for example, I want this one, I can click on it. Just click on it, create. It will be imported into your page. Here I have it. What best? Put the name of the person or the organization, the name of the person and whatever information, customize it to your taste. My beautiful student, Mr. Edo have been talking. Mr. Edo have been doing it. It's so simple. But it is not over until it's over. You don't know. But you will know. I know you will know. All I need to tell you is, go back now. Sit down and begin to practice it. You will get it right. I know you will get it right. Don't get worried about it. You will get it right. Try it several times. Play around it. Design. I'm going to give you an assignment on this. I wish you all the best till I come out with another presentation. If you have problem again with this, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me on my number that is displayed on the screen, 081-480-4091. Yours sincerely, Edu Triumph.